We're gonna say that real fast, 5 times. Well, real quick video. Already delayed. Yeah. So, so I reconstituted the 854 first, obviously, and these are the three I did tonight while I was, watching TV with my beautiful wife. I am amazed at the quality of the pieces in this lot. They are not faded. Most of them are not yellowed, the light gray, the white. They're not scratched, they're not bit. They are, I won't say mint, but they're pretty close to mint. And overall, 95% or more of the pieces are there. There was one disappointment, which we'll talk to it about in a second, but it's such a, whatever. The printed pieces are fantastico. And like seriously, and even with minifigs. So I can't complain about that either, because so far 3 sets, 4 minifigs, all really well. The minifigs themselves, the white guy, it's a little faded. I'm not sure if he's the original to that set. It could have been another white torso in there that I didn't bother investigating. But we'll start with the 6881 and talk about, the minifig's a little beat up, but look at that. Pretty glossy, I had to grab 2 trans yellow pieces out of my collection. The other 2 were in there. All the accoutrements were in there. I had to grab one of these fins. I only had 1 fin in the collection, in the lot. So I had to grab the tubes are original that came in the lot. So I don't even have to borrow or use my new third-party tubes. So but just all the again, most of the pieces were there except for the trans yellow and the 1 fin. That is fantastic. So that's that. The Starfleet Voyager, the best one I think I have. Straight up, it is possibly the best Starfleet Voyager I have. The hinge prick is a little weak. It's not bad right now. But the pieces are non-scratched, they're non-faded, they look brand new. It looks like a brand new out of the box Starfleet Voyager 6929. This is where the one disappointment is, and I couldn't explain it because I'm trying to figure out what I actually had to grab. I had to grab a 4x10 gray plate. So that's one thing I had to grab. I think beyond that, I think I had to grab one of these 2x3 inverted slopes in the back. I had to grab one of those from my collection. I only had a few. But if you look at the logos, fantastic. Even this guy here, looking pretty good. So this is disappointing though. I actually had to grab the 2 4x6 plates from my collection. The bricks were all there, including the logo bricks, which again look remarkably fantastic. Nice gold there. But missing the entire window and missing the window just 1 frame, one shutter. So I only have 1 shutter and 1 frame in the collection. I couldn't be bothered going into my collection to see if I have any more. I made a bunch of these. They're in the layout right now. I probably have a dozen of these made in the layout right now. So I'm not going to worry about the fact that I couldn't finish this one because I had to grab 1, 2, and I'm missing 3. So this was a disappointment. But other than that, fantastic set. Now we get to the highlight, the piece de la résistance, as they say. That's French. The 6950. It is, again, it's I'm not going to put it in the stratosphere like the Galaxy Explorer for covetedness and wantedness and just fantasticness from classic space, but it is pretty close. If you ask a classic space fan about the 6950, most of them are going to say it's just an absolutely adorable set for a great many reasons. And again, I don't remember buying this one off the shelf. I don't know if I talked about it in my review, that because time goes by and I forget stuff. I cannot remember right now if I bought this one new off the shelf. I don't recall it right now. I'm gonna have to go rewatch my review to see if I did or not, because second goes memory. But I do know that over the years I've acquired tons of these in used lots, and I think in one of the brick fets I brought 5, which was insane. Because I had in the big layout, I had a whole factory of these things, and these are the rockets that Jeff had on the space train, which inspired me to build more 6950s, which is great. Again, the pieces are fantastic. The happiness about this is I did not have to go look for axle pins, frictionless axle pins. 8 were in the lot, 8 black tires, or tires with black hubs in the lot. It's the 3 2-finger hinge plates up here in the lot. There's a few things that were not in the lot. I had to use them up on the Starfleet Voyager. I had to go grab some L brackets, 2x2 L brackets. I had to grab 3. I only had 1 left in the lot. After using the L brackets over here, I had to grab 3 out of 4 L brackets. I had to grab 2 little the fences, these things right here. These little fences that are in the back and in the front. It comes with needs for it. I only had 2. I had to grab an extra gray ladder, light gray ladder. They had 3 ladders left, I think. Yeah, gray ladders, but only 1 was not broken. The other 2 were broken, so I grabbed one of my good ladders and put it on here. What else? I had to come down here for. I had to grab 1x3 slope, gray slope, light gray slope, for whatever reason, and both 1x1 trans green plates were not in the lot. I had to grab them out of my collection. But other than that, it's all here. Let's get over here. So it's all here. So these 3 lots or 3 sets came out of that lot, and we're not even close to done yet. We're not even close to done yet. So I'm gonna get this guy in the back here. Kaboom! Da-da-da-da. 4. I love reconstituting sets. I really do love reconstituting sets. I love these 3 sets. These, again, I mentioned in my review of the Starfleet Voyager, when it first came out and I saw it in the store, I wasn't remotely interested. It came out in 1981 or 82, I think, maybe 81. I was not remotely interested in buying it because it wasn't a blue-gray trans-yellow spaceship like the 918, the 924, the 928. I was shaking my fist in the general direction of Denmark saying, why did you change the color scheme? Because I colorized this thing in classic space colors and it looked okay. It really did. I had it at a brick fet years ago. But I mentioned in my review that I do remember the Starfleet Voyager has grown on me since then. After I put together my first one, I think it's a fantastic set. It's a very beautiful little set. It's absolutely grown on me. As you've seen in my layout, I got a whole bunch of these containers throughout the layout. It's this one in the 924 little white container is what I use for looking like people are moving stuff around. So the Starfleet Voyager, there's 2 Starfleet Voyagers in the layout right now, and they've always been in the layout. I might swap one of them with this guy because those ones are well used and they've been in the layout for a long time. Or I just might just keep this one down here. I don't know yet. And this guy, I mentioned I got a 2x9 hinge plate. Because I ran out with the last time I refurbished, reconstituted one of those a couple months back. It didn't come, or it came with a broken 2x9 hinge plate, and I didn't have any more in blue, which was shocking to me actually at the time. So I used a 2x4. I faked it, hinge plate, and I meant to go on Bricklink to order a new 2x9 or get a Bricklink order of 2x9 hinge plate. I just never bothered, and so now I have a 2x4 rocket launcher in a bag somewhere that I should swap out with a 2x9. But I got this guy, so yet another one, a 6881. So 6881, 6929, 6950, and 854 so far. Now, soon, when I have time, I will be reconstituting the next set, which is going to be of no surprise to anybody already watching this. It's going to be the Galaxy Commander. I just don't have time tonight. It's after 1 a.m. and I have to get up to go do a show tomorrow or today. Everybody out there, stay safe. I will say this has been a joy because the pieces are so well. I don't think they were well taken care of. I think these things were built once back in the day and then thrown into a box. That's my best guess, because these things do not look used at all. So I'm having a really good time putting these together. It's like building a brand new set. So there you go. We'll talk more tomorrow or whatever. One more last day of the show on the holiday Monday. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a great show so far. I'll talk about it more, just not now because I'm tired and I'm going to bed. So you guys all stay safe, take care, and live long and prosper. And I'll talk to you soon.